Well, 24 hours or less than 24 hours to the commencement of the 2023 presidential election campaign across the nation, Peter Obi has gone to pay homage to the ONIF of Ife. The king, was excited from what you can see beside me. He was excited to see him. There were people on ground to welcome him, to Ile-Ife. Of course, Peter Obi has been moving around, from not just within Nigeria, even outside the country, to see that he makes necessary consultation ahead of the 2023 general election. Being the most popular amongst the youth, by going by the obedient movement. There have been insinuations, from different quarters, from different groups, as to who they want to be or who is being endorsed by their groups to be the next president of Nigeria. And we saw the Afenifere endorsed Peter Obi yesterday, even though some part of them said, well, they are not in support of it, but then the majority have said they are in support of Peter Obi. They are not backing Asiwaju Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who actually is a Yoruba man. Because at the moment, it's not about where you come from. It's not about your ethnicity. It's not about your tribe. It's not about your religion. It is about competence. It's about strength. It's about everything. In any case, some people have come out to say that, look, because Peter Obi does not have the majority in the House of Assembly and all of that, then he will probably have difficulties in running the affairs of Nigeria. Well, let's wait and see. Let's wait and see, because I believe it is God that enthrones one. If anyone becomes anything, God enthrones. And so if he enthrones you, he will always back you up. Look at what he did to David. David had consistently 600 men that were following him about. Despite the fact that he was a fugitive, he was running around, Saul was after his life, and but then he had 600 strong men that were following him. So what do you expect? What do you expect? Yorùbá sábẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n ní Ọlọ́run ló ń bá màlúù tí ò ní èrù, Ọlọ́run ló ń bá lé ṣí. Let's wait and see now. You see, when you say he has no structure, and that he will not last, or that he will find it difficult to govern Nigeria with the opposition in the majority of the House of Assembly. Well, let's wait and see. We will see. You will see how God uses the opponents to favor one, because I believe strongly that there are even some people who are in some parties today, not because they want to be there, but because they don't want to be called betrayers. They don't want to be called backstabbers. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? That's why some people are in those parties, not because they just want to be there. Now, it was in Ortom during the Ortom election that somebody made a statement, and I agree with the fellow. He said, I think we are trying to query the crowd at those rallies and all of those things. And he came up to say, the crowd is the same. They are the same set of people. They are the same set of people. They are the same set of people that come out for the APC. They are the same set of people that come out for the PDP. They are the same set, because you see crowd. You see crowd. It is when election comes that we know who is who. It is when election comes, because what everybody comes out to see is to sample the product that is being marketed. That is what everybody comes out to see. So let nobody be deceived or get carried away by a crowd, a mammoth crowd following APC when they call for rally, following PDP when they call for rally, or the Labour Party. Don't talk about the obedience movement. Obedience is a movement, not a party. In fact, let me say this, that obedience is not just about Peter Obi, it's about competence. It's about taking Nigeria back. It's about taking Nigeria back. So I will expect every young Nigeria to be a part of this movement. Sincerely speaking, I will expect every young Nigeria to be a part of this movement. If at a very young age you now use your hand to put in to elect somebody you know is not going to do you any good, somebody you know does not have your best interest at heart. Now, I was hearing somebody earlier on today saying that money will begin to fly around from tomorrow. Now, money will not only begin to fly, because this elderly man was speaking with me earlier on today. Now, he said money will not only be flying out of the hands of the aspirants or the candidates, money will also be flying into them, into their houses. Because there are people who want to water the ground to get contracts if they become what they are vying for. There are people who want them to do them one favor or the other. So they want to register themselves. They want to register. They want to remain relevant, before such people. So you expect we're going to be seeing quite a lot of things, and of course we will be bringing you updates here on Serious Matters at ONIF TV. My name is Olukunle Abraham once again. Please do feel free to drop your comment, make them simple and civil. Well, let me add this, that Ortom breaks away from Wike's ally. Wike's ally has reduced by one governor. As Ortom breaks away, he says, I want Ayu as president, as chairman of the party. Well, we don't know what happened. But Samuel Ortom, governor of Benue State, says he is not among those calling for the removal of Ayu as the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party. Ortom's statement contradicts that of Nyesom Wike, governor of Rivers State, and his allies, which he was a part of. Since the election of the former Vice President Atiku Abubakar as the standard flag bearer of the party in May, the group has insisted that Ayu must resign as a condition for supporting the People's Democratic Party presidential candidate. In a statement issued by Nathaniel Ikio, his chief press secretary, Ortom said he has confidence in Ayu's ability to lead the party to victory in the next general election. The governor was reacting to the allegations by Jinjab Development Association Abuja that he was plotting the downfall of his fellow Benue man, Ayu. He said he worked tirelessly alongside other prominent Benue citizens to ensure that Ayu was elected as the national chairman of our great party, even against all odds. The governor could not therefore turn around to work against him to be removed from office. In that statement read, Governor Ortom vowed for the integrity and capacity of Dr. Ayu to lead and rebuild the PDP to victory and rescue Nigeria from the misrule of the APC maladministration. That is why Ayu was returned unopposed by the Northern Caucus of the people of the party and got elected as the national chairman of the People's Democratic Party at the party's convention. Where was Jinjab Development Association when Governor Ortom galvanized support from across the leaders of the party to make Dr. Ayu PDP national chairman? What was their contribution to that project that they now want to use clannish stance to blackmail the governor? Well, like I said, the chances of Wike retaining his dignity and integrity, his strength is reducing gradually, because kì í ṣe èèyàn kan ló jẹ́ àwádé. When you hear àtidé o, àwádé means we have come. But when you say we, that means you are not going to see just one person. And so, if you are 10 before, then you are strong. But if 10 is reduced by 1, you have 9. Reduced by 1, you have 8. And before you know it, you are standing alone. It will become a thing of shame and a regret that you ever took the stand in the first place. Because when you begin to see people who you felt should support you, because though it might be a bit hard for somebody like Ortom to call for the removal or the resignation of Ayu since they are from the same area. And so, well, that is it from the end of the PDP. So that is to say that there are still no issues. There is still no. They have still not settled issues. Those scores are still been settled in the PDP. We also understand that the APC, like I mentioned in my video yesterday, that APC has postponed the inauguration of the campaign council team. They have postponed the inauguration because some governors are angry about the list. They don't like what they are seeing there. Because me, I saw somebody on the list. I know I mentioned yesterday. I saw some people on the list, and I'm wondering. I hope it is well with the if this man becomes president. When you see the type of the caliber of persons on that list, you are sure to. I mean, oh no. Well, also retired military officers block defense headquarters over unpaid allowances. Please pay them more. Please pay them. Let me add this before I go. You know, Keyamo mocks Obi, saying the presidential candidates Afenifere back in 2015 and 2019 failed. But my brother, that's a very different one. You understand? It's a very different. It's different. You see, all these things that you are bringing up, these things you are making a molehill, you know, a mountain out of. They are not issues that you are supposed to naturally respond to. This is just like you making a mockery of yourself. These are child talks. These are childish talks. Do you be mocking someone, mocking a candidate? Face your candidate. Market your candidate. Tell us his strength. Tell us what he has to offer, and stop talking about one person. That's how you are going to be distracted until we eventually push you out of office. Even though in any case, even whether you focus or you are not focused, Nigerians have made their choice, and they are going to make their choice come 2023 February general elections, and you will see it is going to be massive. The movement is going to be massive. We are going to vote competence. We are going to vote strength. Where whoever says that it is not important that the person who is going to be president must be healthy, then okay, maybe I should hold on to that, because I just want to be careful. You know, you can't tell us that the person who is going to become president is not healthy. Should not be healthy. He must be healthy. It's part of it. It's part of the criteria. It's part of the qualities. After all, we were head boys. We were senior boys in schools, and and we knew what the criteria were. Number one is that you have to be very, very brilliant. Very, very brilliant. Not mincing words. Not saying this and jumping, jamming it with this. Look, I think Kejamo should go and prepare Asiwaju, the candidate of the APC, for the Arise TV interview to which he has been invited. Well, I'm sure we will see that, and we'll see what they have. So, instead of all this, it's even been long that I heard what was his name, Dino Melai, because now then they talk all sorts of things. Because they talk that this one we're talking, now we're talking. You guys, will you be picking? You picking? Because they call a spokesperson does not mean that you should talk. Must you talk upon everything? Take it easy now. You understand? Let's be matured. Let's be matured about this thing. I didn't expect that you would be like the spokesperson of the APC will come out and start telling that the people that they supported, they lost in 2015. The people that they supported, they lost in 2015. What is all that? What is all that? You know how many times President Muhammadu Buhari lost to before he eventually became president? You know how many times he lost? Who knows whether they lost the first one, they lost the second one? So please, I think we should just be guided and just know the right words to use in the right places, the right actions, the right things, the right responses to give at any point in time. Well, please make your comments simple and civil. This is Serious Matters on ONIF TV, just looking at matters and subjects that make the rhymes. Thank you very much for watching. Please do share our videos with others, like our videos, and also